Hey and welcome everyone. My name is Guilford, welcome back to the Academy of Witchwood. Let's go right ahead. I said today I want to go and automate the production of all the stuff we got here. 33,000 ancient debris, thousands of emeralds, thousands of crystals, 10,000 of ores. It's just so much. And I actually went ahead and you can see I have 4D mining dimension core pieces by now. I went ahead and sorted everything based on where it needs to go. So all of this is pretty much good and can go right into my storage. No need to worry about all of this or any of this. There is nothing to do with that. Those 4 can go directly into the smeltery. All of these can be smelted. And to be honest, this is so easy. We can set this up right now. And these 2 here can go into the crushing setup and then need to get smelted down. This one needs to go into the decompacting and then smelting. But to be honest, I actually don't need all of this. There's no real need for all these resources. And yeah, I know I was very happy when I set this up, but I do have unlimited resources now. I don't really need to automate any of those. This is the sad truth about modded Minecraft in many cases. You just have far too much to work with. But while I was thinking about this and preparing this, I realized that there is a new quest in my quest book. And it just says return. And it asks us to, well, return. So I can only imagine one place where we can return to, and that would be our starting location. So let's just fly over there, see what happens. Should be somewhere around here. I just had to quickly re-enable Voxy, even though it destroys my FPS. And it loads not as fast in the beginning. Here we see the school. The good old Academy of Witchwood. Whoa, there's a hole. Did I do that? Here is where it all started. In this ring of candles. And yeah, the quest is complete and we got a new one here. The Ritual of Transposition. You created the ritual once, do it again. Hey young one, I got an idea. That ritual which allowed you to get in contact with the Eldritch. So the one that we created last episode? I believe it's very similar to the system used to get you into this world. Oh, interesting. Maybe we can reverse engineer it to get you back home. Not that I don't want you to be nearby, but this is all my fault, not yours. Well, that's not completely untrue, but I do like this world, to be honest. And I even get a skill point for that. But let's continue. The ritual setup. You need to set up the ritual exactly where you entered this world. Otherwise your home coordinates might get messed up. You can do that, right? I trust you with that. I think I can do that. I might need a little bit more room. So let's demolish the stair. Let's see what we can set up here? I mean, I'm pretty interested in what we might do. Do we actually get home? Where is home either way? I totally lost my memory. So let's see where this takes us to. So let's set up the Rorona's, how it's called, Rorona's contract. That's the one this is all about, right? And I need to set this up so it's centered at 0 to 50, 0. All right. And this is still not enough space. I need to clear out a little bit more. So it's enough in this direction and in this direction. Whew, just barely. All right, that's a big ritual. But as far as I'm concerned, I should be able to just put in most. Oh, right. Just in case you're wondering why this is all black and white and stuff, I created the void chalk. So I do have the void chalk and the rainbow chalk, which can be used to ignore everything else and take on all colors. You probably already know where I messed up, huh? I don't see it. There's one glyph missing somewhere. And I don't know where. All right. I got the ritual set up. And it's flickering and it's making me nervous. Okay. The ritual is set up, yes. The central rune. You know how to write a transposition rune, right? You need to set up the transposition rune in the middle of the ritual. Yes, you need to replace the bowl. Okay, that's good. You're not going to summon a gene or eldritch monstrosity, you're going to desummon yourself. Now get it together. Alright, a transposition rune. Let's take a look and create one of those. I would guess we need a warp rune, but I actually don't know this one. Let's get home, let's learn how to warp. I think it's a tier 3, is it blink? Yeah, I think it's the blink rune that I want. I should have all of this in my storage. Yeah, I do. And just in case this isn't the one, let's go and get the recall rune as well. Which needs an enchanter's eye and a scryer scroll. I don't think I have those in storage. I do have a scryer scroll. Okay. And an enchanter's eye. I need to do in the enchantment apparatus and the scry crystal. Alright, alright. I need ender pearls and blaze powder. And let's craft up an enchanter's eye. And with that we have the glyph of recall. Now with all of this together, we should be able to create a glyph that is like blink? Blink a whole far range because we need to do that. And we don't need self, we need maybe touch and rune. Because we need to place the rune and we want to use the rune of blinking. Let's try that out. All right, here we are. So, I do have my Rune Blink Amplify spell here. Let's put this down. All right. This is as far as a transposition sigil that I get. Let's check off the central room. All right. Got it. Last but not least, a small step, but a final one. Just take the step. Closed eyes. Don't think about all of this. Don't think about your magical powers, or the school, or me. Just think about your home. Don't let anything else get into your mind. Think about home and step onto the room. Do it. Go. Now. All right. Phantoms above me, a thunderstorm's going on. Do you remember how this all started? Do you remember all the things we went through? There was the house we built. The small little cozy house where I put my workspace in. Learning about the basics of magic. I built a greenhouse. We went into the Twilight Forest and got these saplings for these giant trees. Then we had the lighthouse. With the library inside, with deeper understanding of Ars Nouveau and the enchanting apparatus. And the rest of the school, the new storage building, the main building with all these gigantic sigils and all of that. I need to get all of this out of my mind. I'm going to return home. It's been a whole while since I started this journey with the main goal of getting back home again, of getting things right. Oculus has pulled me into this world by mistake. I mean, it wasn't really a mistake, it was just the way it was meant to be, but I will get back home. Let me just very slowly. Let's see where I blink to. Oh. Wait, what's going on here? Ow! Help! This is not what I wanted. Why am I back at school? This is dangerous. But thankfully it's just starting to get day. Oh my. This is not what I planned to do. I'm back. Hey Oculus, this wasn't what we... Well, welcome to Witchwood. Oh, great. This wasn't what we had in mind, did we? You were to return me home, not return me to the beginning. Oh, great. But I'm here again. An introduction letter saying the exact same again. We're pleased to inform you that you have been accepted into our school as a scholarship student. There is no school left. There's a school uniform and a book. And I guess that, yeah, we start at the very beginning. welcome to Witchwood. And Oculus, that introduces itself, finds out that something isn't right. We had all this before. Great, I get a potion of slow falling and the information to just jump off this cliff with the whole world lying beneath. Well, welcome to Academy of Witchwood Season 2. I very much hope you enjoyed Season 1. I very much hope you will enjoy Season 2 as well. With this moment, this mod pack is live and available on CurseForge. Link is in the description below. Please feel free to join me on this adventure. I'm very eager to see what we can do this time. There's a few new additions to this mod pack, things like Malum, which involves all kinds of soul magic, things like Neovitae, which is the successor, at least currently, of blood magic, so dealing life essence. And there is Create Aeronautics. So we will hit the skies, we will build, I don't know what yet, but there's a few big things I would like to accomplish. For the beginning, I would like to welcome you to this journey. And if you would like to join in the same world as I did, I will put you the seed down in the description so you can generate the same world as I. This world is also pre-generated with Chunky. So if you want to use Create Aeronautics specifically, then I would suggest you do the same. Pre-generate the world to, well, as far as you can wait. I went for quite a bit. I think I have around 30,000 blocks in each direction pre-generated, which also, increases the world size and loading times quite a bit. So be careful with that. Other than that, let's loot this place. What do we have? We have some scrolls here in these barrels. We have Filter Light, Filter No Monster, and Reset. Well, not the greatest spells to get. And there's also 2 hidden chests. One is over here, which contains an Amulet of Mana Regeneration and a Burning Dash scroll. Let's equip this one. And there's a hidden chest over here in this piece, which has a mana ring, which is actually a relic, and another scroll, Not Summon, Conjure, Voxel, and Filter Not Self. Oh well, we're starting with a bunch of filter scrolls. I'm also collecting the candles we have here. We'll probably use them relatively early on. Let's just take these 10. And then, well, there's only one way, and that's down. You can obviously use the Potion of Slow Falling if you don't have water below yourself. I do have water below myself, and this is what I'm going to use to break the fall. And where do I want to go then? There seems to be a few structures over in this direction. That seems to be an Ice Wither tower. There is an Evoker fortress. I think I've seen a village over there too. Yeah. So we're going in this direction and we'll take a look what we can do from there. But I think for this episode, this is as far as we will go. we will start right into exploring, building our base, getting into magic from the next episode on. And I very much hope that you enjoyed season 1 of this series, and I hope that you very much will enjoy season 2. Drop me down into the comments what I should do more. Is the level of explaining a good level? Should I do more time lapses, more building, more fighting, more dungeoning? What would you like to see more? I'm very happy for each comment that I get, so leave them down below. And thank you very much for being here. Bye bye, see you next time.